They could teach those monkeys how to act that brilliantly. Imagine what I could bring to this world. I still can't wrap my head around it. Shang-Chi's an interesting one, because I was really enjoying it for the most part. At least for the first third. I really hope this was genuinely going to be a martial arts movie. Or maybe a martial arts comedy movie. And that's what it was. Awkwafina is amazing. The comedy from her is brilliant. And the action is really breathtaking in the first third. That bus fight is incredible. And to know it's all practical with wire, it's just really, and like a whole set, and it's just, I feel about that kind of like practical filmmaking the way Trevor does about these monkeys. But then the movie turns into something very, very different. It's no longer a character study. It's no longer a martial arts movie. It's no longer about the relationship that he has with his dad. It turns into a weird Narnia ripoff. Or that's how it felt. And I just lost all investment. And that really sucks. A lot of character beats come out of nowhere. Like Katie learning to do archery. Like, I'm not saying I needed a Hawkeye cameo there. But I needed that to be something. Because she's talking about how she always starts things and never like really finishes them. Couldn't we see that one of those things would be archery? Wouldn't that be more satisfying to see at the end of the film? The fact that she's already got that skill set, she's already fairly good, and she just worked really hard to get competent. Rather than her just archery skills coming out of absolutely nowhere. I really didn't care for the magical land, whatever it was called. I really didn't care for any of that. As soon as that stuff started like coming into it, I just checked out mentally out of this film, sadly. It was kind of nice to get closure on the whole Mandarin thing. The 10 rings didn't do anything for me. They were just visually glowy things. We've had so much of that in the MCU. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care how powerful they are, because visually they're just glowy, blasty things of indiscernible power. At least the Infinity Stones, their abilities were kind of defined. The main characters, Shang-Chi and Katie, are definitely the thing that hold this movie together, as well as some of the brilliant practical stunt fights. And I just wish the movie had more of that. Imagine if this film had been like directed by someone like Jackie Chan. And imagine if it was just this comedic martial arts movie, where the conversation was had through the martial arts and the fighting. I give a lot of credit to any of the MCU movies that try and go hard into a genre. So the Ant-Man being a heist movie, Captain America Winter Soldier being a spy thriller or an espionage thriller. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, I'm not even that big a fan of the horror genre, but I appreciate what it's doing. I think it does it really well. This movie should have been a martial arts comedy. But yeah, I enjoyed Trevor Slattery being back. Not that he really had much to do in the grand scheme of the plot, but hey-ho. At the end of the day, this is another MCU film let down by its third act.